And we also saw Aloysius Schaap take a 2-1 lead over Donnie Mills. Here's the lag, and don't underestimate its importance. You can get off to a flyer.
He'll probably miss it this first rack. Yeah, never mind. Watch the 9 as well. Yeah, Gorst broke dry at 13 all, and Biado never looked back. Push out here. He is concerned about the 9 down here on the lower left corner. What about the 2 Americans, Skylar Woodward, Billy Thorpe, obviously Shane Van Boning, but good news for the Americans.
I'm still trying to digest the fact that Victor Zielinski missed that 8-ball.
Billy Thorpe, though, I continue to watch that match, and he, man, he's just got so much heart and can really play. I don't think he gets a lot of credit in the play department versus the heart he's known for. He might be kicking heavy into the 3, playing the 9 to the lower right. He's decelled. Did it make it? Did it make it?
Spectacular shot.
Wolford owned the Wolf's Den, and it is the biggest ranking event in the States. I leave Monday morning. Boy, look at this break. Sure didn't seem like he hit him real hard, but...
Rain came through the roof. Play was suspended.
Unbelievable.
And that was in.
Kind of forced. Is he looking to come behind the 2 here? Am I kind of fooled? Can he see it? I think he's 2-rail kicking. Okay, he could see a piece of it. Initially, he was looking at the 2-rail kick.
Technically a thing of beauty. He delivered that cue as well as you possibly can.
Yeah, he's so good at that shot, as well as many others. Just pull back here.
Shirt before as well. I think he might consider it his lucky shirt.
With shoes, shirts, patches. He will not be intimidated, but probably only motivated by his opponent after what Biado did a week and a half ago.
Two-0 Krause.
Keep you updated as Mickey goes to break. 2 going to finish high again. I would at least let your opponent give that a shot first. Yeah, going to the rollout here. Anthony's style a little bit different. Don't catch the pink, okay. But boy, if you can clip it off the second rail, you're going to get the entire wall. Well. Does the 5 help him? And Mickey Krause is the mouse. big thump, but a big problem now. Pink 4 down low. So it was a little misleading to the eye. What a great recovery, Phil, to use the 7, just to have a look at the pink. Could slow these tables down a bit. There's the crowd. Once again, it's been spectacular since we've started on day 1. That 8 ball is potentially a big ball.
It applies to a lot, actually, but I think he's an extreme example. The difference between his best and his worst is massive. When he defended the European Open title in Sarajevo earlier this year, he was... The world 9-ball champion could be going the same way as the world 9-ball tour number 1. Out of the event. Still early days, we have to stress that. 3-2 there. All of the action now, by the way, is in the last 32. And I'll get you updated with all of the other scores at the end of this rack.
Look at this. That can have an impact on the object balls and the separation during the break. I don't exactly know, unless he thinks he can come up and down. In the lower right. Oh, he's just cinching it. I like this. He looks really good to me right now. That shot he just played takes a lot of confidence to have that extreme outside ball coming around 4 rails, although you can level out.
He was knocking on the door for a while, then it opened when he won the Mayor's Bucharest Open last year, followed up by winning the European Open. That was the major breakthrough, part of a winning Mosconi Cup team as well. And then this year he's won a couple of titles, the Mini Derb 9-ball Open and the Jacoby Scottish Open. He would love to complete the 2025 hat-trick right here in Florida. John Morris 6-5 up on Robbie Capito.
All right, the purple 5. Touching on Atencio, man, I think that match with Gorst, obviously winning it, just propelled him.
And Vitaly Pachura 10-5. Now, though, facing early issues.
Yeah, rolling out to the top rail. Oh, Carlo Biado. This is what he does.
That's the second time in as many days where we've seen on this table.
But you want to test the 2-time world champion. Might not be a good idea. Yeah, going inside the 7, bettering the position of the 7. So could this be a big point?
I'm sure Biado was surprised.
Yeah, and even if Mickey Krause wasn't intending to leave him straight in and leave him elevated over the 8, what a run by Biado here.
Yes, just the way to get the wheels in motion. 4-1.
Thank you.
Oh, the 1, the 9 threatening the same pocket. I do think Biado is the best in the world elevating the cue.
His pot success rate from length was more than acceptable. And with his tactical nous.
Yeah, there's some highlights on Instagram, Matchroom's page, YouTube. Man.
After the World Championship final, when of course he won 250,000 US dollars. He was talking to Adam Clappermoo. Adam, in all seriousness, will that get me into the Reyes Cup team? Yes, just about.
I would assume.
Biado, outstanding and humble. And quite often he serves up humble pie to opponents. It was 4-0, now it's 4-2, and we continue to think about that push out.
Yeah, in the final 64, I'm going through the bracket last night, and I'm like, my goodness, TV match, TV match, TV match. They were all worthy. Oh boy, Phil. My goodness, in between the 3. Could just draw all the way down left. Yeah, this is the shot. Watch out. Lovely little rub. Like straight, where you can't go forward. Yeah, this is a little nasty. Real nasty now. Here he goes again, elevating. Gonna try and pinch back here.
He just kept his cool. Not much time left, actually, when he delivered the cue. And there might not be much time left on the Mickey Krause lead.
To the left side, then he's got to come above it here, I believe. Settle. Needs a bump.
Can he do anything with the cue ball? He got the maximum out of that.
Yeah, and that was by design, the wide part of the pocket.
It was 4-0, now it's 4-3. The winning 9 ball, length of the table. What a moment that was. 4-1 Arcady. As the Biado break continues to work.
Hey. Yeah, and that might just be a result. Really, we don't talk about turning points early in a match. Gotta wonder what his thought process was with that push out. against what I think is probably the most confident player in the world right now. Compact player, Biado. Brings the cue back.
Yes, you could never describe him as a classical stylist when it comes to cueing. Of course, we've talked extensively about his World Championship win just a few days back. By doing that, he became the first Filipino to win the World 9-ball title twice. Originally champion in 2017.
Yeah, and really one big mistake by Krause, and that was in game number 5. We're all tied up.
Push-outs have such an effect on certain matches.
Clever. Yeah, and I know Mario, or Mario, quite well. Met him several times. Watch out. Oh, boy. Pretty great performance so far by Mickey. He's got to carry on. And you got to be a little careful here. Doesn't like to roll the ball very often. And this is the problem. Oh, he got away with it there. Natural on the 5. Okay. Yeah, he's just going to rifle it in, Phil.
And after being on the receiving end of that full rack onslaught, this is a good response. Okay, he was handed it with the scratch on the break from Biado. But having been kept cold, Krause has done well to get back in front at 5-4. One rack ends as another on the neighbouring table starts. 6-3 Yap.
Yeah, is he looking to slide? Watch the kiss here. I think he can just miss it. Slide down behind the 7 and 8. And now it was so thin. And that's what he's fighting with now. So is he just going to shave this ball and use the 9 to stop it? Watch it. That's a big mistake there. Pink 4 does play in the right side.
With another victory.
Yeah, and Gorst will be the first to tell you he did not play anywhere near. I used to hate it when beat me and then lose the very next round. You know, there's just, as a pool player, there's really nothing worse. You want the guy that beat you to do really well, right?
For over a year, everyone who beat Ding Junhui, the snooker player.
How in depth is the snooker tour? My goodness, I love it. Well,
but Krause desperately wants to beat Carlo Biado, and he's going about it the right way. Skylar Woodward takes on Alexa Pashalsh.
yeah, best of luck to those two. American players. All right, he can get to this pretty good. I expect him to make it. Jeez. I did not expect him to go up and down, but he did. And
Middle pocket bump. Even that has helped.
yeah, Mickey just really does go out of his way to roll anything. Don't want any chances of the ball kind of kicking or turning over. I don't know why you don't come out 2 rails here. I feel like you can come out above the 6, 2 rails. You're just going to go to the side, and that's fine. Just stay off the rail. No problem here.
3 distinct segments to this match. Krause solid to 4-0 in rack 9 breaking. And the third segment has seen Krause re-establish superiority.
Coming all the way over.
Yeah, 3-game lead, and now only 3 from the winning line. Mickey Krause 7-4 up on the world 9-ball champion. Finds himself in some strife.
Well, watch the 9 here. Well, good enough because the 2-9 is on target.
He was never going to miss that in a month off Sundays. 2-9 combination.
Look at here. Every time. How does Biado handle the heat that Krause has put on him? Watch him check it off the second and third rail, or excuse me, the second rail. He's just got it really fat.
At the top of the world 9-ball tour list. But of course, if he loses this contest, that chance is gone. Someone has got to do something special.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Of course, slam, as many called it last year.
Manageable in the rankings.
A very, very good hit. I feel like he deserved. Oh, how do you hit that and not make it?
So Mora now awaits probably Jesus Atencio in the last 16.
Does the scoreline make you go at this? I mean, 7 is a big ball to get behind. Man, what a great shot. Okay, what's it going to be? A combination or a carom into the 8? Looks like the carom. Just flick the 6 in his next inning.
Is this the start of a second Biado rally? No surrender here. Krause leads 8-5.
He's going to be free of the scratch. Are the banks open? Oh, he's just playing safe, so it did not play at all. Always the concern, Phil.
9-3. Good pot, deserved better. A routine 8 and presumably a routine 9 to win 10-1. How about this, Scott?
Comes with that long 2-ball, snookers himself on the 3. Tries to jump at the 3. Misses everything. Ball in hand for Biado. Kind of reminiscent of the finals a week and a half ago, where Gorst continued to catch back up and then Biado would move on.
Nine ball floated down the long rail. Carlo Biado very much back in this at 8-6.
Hard to tell. Is he ripping it to the side? This might not be any good. Oh me, oh my. What a jump by Mickey Krause.
Yap in the last 16 tomorrow will face Japan's Naoki Oi.
And that was the shot right there, nearest where the cue ball is now, and he should be happy, just a little bit past it. Out towards the middle. This should be perfect. Now just make sure you get back out towards the middle again. You don't want to be short on the 6. Needs to run. That's perfect.
Mickey Krause in this match. Very solid and dependable in that category.
Can he just go forward? Oh, he is fine to go forward. And I'll bet you when they did the draw for the final 64, not too many people would have bet that Carlo Biado and Fedor Gorst would be out of the event.
Yes, other intentions, and now Denmark's finest is 3 racks up with a possible 4 to play for winning the World Championship, but now his hopes at the Florida Open hang by a thread. After that, by a very thin thread.
Playing the percentages here. All defense. Really, you got to give credit where it's due. You need to make contact here. Yeah, contact he's made, great contact it was. It's really been so clean and simple outside of a push-out error and maybe a jump shot or two, but this is what he has continued to do. Just drive him home.
And I think his shot choice, that push out, very much aside, that was have been spot on. He's attacked when he feels as though that's the right thing to do. No set game plan, just playing the balls, playing the table, not playing the opponent. And the difficulty of beating a particular opponent, just play pool.
Yeah, Phil, very well said there. Couldn't agree more. Just avoid the black 8. Over and out. And he has done that. Mickey Krause 3 balls away from defeating World Pool Championships champion Carlo Biado. And it was not by accident. He has played strong.
Part of a winning Mosconi Cup team right here at the Carib Royale Resort last year. What about an individual success at this venue? The chances remain alive. In Orlando, they say you're in the house of the mouse. Well, come Sunday night, this venue could be the house of Krause.